Hello folks, how's it going? It is the Flying 7 here. I'm not sure how we've ended up here. Excusez-moi. Yes, we're on Medway Valley. We have just, yes, it's the first TSW route to have working toilets. I know. Oh, but we're already getting a like. Thank you, Train Spotter, for the likes. Much appreciated. Welcome in. So let's see what's going. So yes, we are in the new Medway Valley route. This came out today. So, and due to a very lovely member of the community who has requested to remain anonymous, we have got it. So, why don't we, give it a play? So, we are currently on a 375/3 right now. We will shortly be arriving at Aylesford. But what we're going to do is we will guard the rest of this service down to Paddock Wood. And then we will jump into the trains and do some driving. So, let's open the door. There we go. Doors are open. So this one's a driver open, guard close procedure. And we will wait for the thing to work. Have we got anyone over here on YouTube? Select. Say no data.
Maidstone Barracks.
Oh, it's live. Okay, cool. OBS must be lying to me. There we go. Right, so here we are. We have just arrived here at Paddock Wood, and we're just going to finish guarding this service. And then, actually, you know what? Change of plan. We are going to drive because we can. There we go. Hey, Play Smart Gamer, welcome in. How's it going? Yes, he is here. Welcome in. Train Spotter, thank you for all the likes. I appreciate it. There we go. So, yes, courtesy of someone who's remained anonymous, we have the new Medway Valley route, which came out today. It takes you from Strood to Tunbridge on the Southeastern Network. Yes, Electro Stores. We've got more Electro Stores in Trains than World. Yay! We like Electro Stores. In fact, I think, you know what I think this calls for? I think this calls for a bit of a celebration, because, well, we've got trains, we've got some pretty cool stuff. So if I go into PC controls, so let's go into Medway Valley. So if I go to choose a route, we're going to go Medway Valley. Timetable. So with this, you get the 375/6 and the 375/3 of the. And of course, you got relays from the 66, the 33, the 47, the 465, the 700, and the 395. So what I thought we'd do is, well, we will give it a play and see what we can do. So let's what do we jump into first? We go 375 or do we go 395? Let's just do the new train out the back because that will help us out. So what we're going to do, we are going to select a service. Now this has the full 2025 working timetable in. So yes, and we will start from a station that we know from Southeastern High Speed, which is Strood. We are going to take 2 Tango 40 straight to Paddock Wood. Let's get started. We're going to drive because we can guard. It does have guard mode, but yes. Cool. But yeah, we will crack on and get on with this then. Already 1,000 likes. Thank you to that person on one of the platforms. Thank you very much. There we go. And while we're waiting, we can have a bit of... There we go. Right. let's jump in. So we're in. Is that a working lift? Yes. Right. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to step out the cab for a minute because I need to show something off. So basically, we're going to start from the outside of the train, and you're probably wondering, Summoner, why are we starting from the outside of the train, I hear you ask? Well, if you look here, I can't open a door like this. How do you open the cab door on a 375, I hear you ask? Well, you see this little handle down here? Yeah. You open it using the emergency ingress device. Oh, that is the egress device. That is actually realistic. And to get out, you basically just do the exact same thing. So if I pull that, there we go. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to get this train set up now. It's a bit more in-depth compared to what you might be used to in Train Sim World. So bear with me. So the first bit's always the same. So safety's on. Key on, into neutral and on JWS. Normal stuff. Sort your headlights out. So tail lights are off, set to day running. The GSMR needs setting up, but there we make sure that says the correct thing, which is paddock wood. We'll get the doors open. But hang on a second. We have the GSMR. Why is the 4 being highlighted, I hear you ask? What happens if I press this button? It was a registration code? I look at no GSMR registration codes, which is, so we need 2 Tango, give it a second, for 0, and then we need our signal number, which my eyes are telling me that's 487. So 487. Hit tick, registering. Wait and check head code. You can block the GSMR now. How cool is that? So, yes, you can work the GSMR in Train Sim World. Now, how cool is that? Right, so doors are closing. You gonna bail me? Right. There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick the train into forward and we will get going. Next up is Cookston Station. There's a 395 over there in the distance. Hello 395, how's it going? Is it 16? Right, while we're doing that, for the benefit of those on one of the platforms, we'll get some music on in the background, because I like some tunes. Gillingham FC Home and Away, hello, welcome in. I can see you. Oh, nope, you've disappeared. There we go. That's broken. Right, let's quickly sort some music out. That will do. There we go, API is kicked in. Let's do this. Southeastern, yes, it's a bit of Southeastern action today. Apologies about it like that. I was just be messing with something on another monitor. Alright, let's go. Where's this train calling? Good question. So we are calling at Cookston, Hayling, Snodland, New Hive, Aylesford, Maidstone Barracks, Maidstone West, East Farley, Wateringbury, Yalding, Beltring, and Paddock Wood for this first service. So yes, if you're interested in Southeastern, this train has got we've now got Medway Valley line in Train Sim World. So yes, let's do this. I like the southeastern high speed to St. Peas. Yeah, some pancakes that service is good. Some pancake. Oh, I've got the music so loud I can't even hear. It probably means it's probably too loud for you guys. So give me 1 second just to press some buttons. There we go. Thank you for the follow. I've just seen you've done that. Thank you very much. There we go. So, JMFC, I presume you're local to this area then? But yes, next station stop on our run is Cookston. Yeah, I am, yes. I'm from Kent, born and raised. Lovely stuff.
We will shortly be arriving at Cuxton.
Yes, so we are now approaching Cookston Station in Rochester at the moment. Nice! This route actually does have Rochester in as well, believe it or not. So once we pull into Cookston, I will pull up the 2D map and I will show you where your current location. I'll show you where Rochester is on here. So there we go. And we will get slowing in. Okay, no, we won't be stopped. Oh no! Well, that lasted long. Try again. Right, we will restart the service. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. I promise you. Can you still get out the train and walk around? Haven't played in ages. Yes, you can still do that. So I will demonstrate that quickly now. Here we are at Strood. Well, we're back at Strood, technically. Neutral. Safety is on. GSM on, which is 2 Tango 40. Okay. And then registration code is 487, and then signal code is 48 and 7. Accept. So basically, yes, you can. So you can walk around stations and stuff. So if I if I open the doors, get people on the train, and find where Strood stairs are. So yeah, you can still walk around. And new for this route, which I am actually surprised I managed to get this to work, is that the ticket gates work. So if you walk up to it, look, the ticket gate's open. Wow! That is just so cool. Right, anyways, we need to get back over to our train. Yes, what's the outside of the station look like? I can show you. So if I go there, I'll just quickly go tonight into 8cam. There we go. So basically, the outside of the station. Here you go. This is what the outside of Strood looks like. So you got cars. You got obviously, I presume that's like a dock of some kind, including. Is that submarine? Yeah. There you go. Obviously, you've got Strood Station here, which is obviously fully southeastern branded. Wait, why is it so realistic? Go to the station when I go see your other half in Walsall. Yeah, so basically, the guys who made this particular route are called Butterfly Simulations. You can't park there, sir. But basically, so basically what they did was they've been working on like a load of stuff. Oh, door has become stuck. Which one is it? Door number... Oh, door will have to be middle coach. Right, so this is one of the neat things that can be trained to World 6, which was stuck doors. So what you have to do is you have to walk over to the door and then interact with it in order to close it. There we go. Yes, so and then and do you know, we think that's realistic. The route goes for £30 on Steam and consoles and Epic Games. How you looked at? I have not got the new Thomas and Friends game, partly because I don't have the money to buy it, unfortunately. But hopefully soon. Can't stay long, but hey, Sam, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're well. Right. We are good to go. We are running late, so we better... Is this free on Game Pass on Xbox still or not? Last time I checked, they haven't updated it to TSW6. But if you give me a second, I can look on my Xbox app for you. Xbox. I'm okay, me just out on points. Save one for me, Sam! Actually, saying that, I could have given up to you. So, that would be... there we go. Right, let's go. Store. Trains in world. Be back after scan, not a worry. Enjoy your meal. Sure it's going to be good. So the answer to your question about Game Pass is no, it is not available on Game Pass because it's still TSW5 on Game Pass. And then to ask, and Bert, if what I heard, Thomas, oh hello, Bert, if you just check it out from here quickly. Okay. So you, and no, it's not. This one's not on it either. Okay, cool. So it's still Train Sim World 5 on Steam. No, not on Steam, on Xbox Game Pass, sorry. Just gonna skip the sun.
Ever do this move? He let you up so often.
Yes.
Is there a West Midlands as a Walsall route? Yes! There is a Birmingham to Crewe. There's two Birmingham West Midlands train routes. So you've got so you've got Birmingham Cross City and you've got and also Birmingham Crewe. So both of which are really good routes, I have to say that. Are we gonna spat again? Oh no, not again, not again, not again! Oh, just! There we go. Right, we'll get the doors open. I've just realised I haven't done my headlights, naughty me, so let me sort them out.
Welcome aboard this southeastern service to Paddock Wood, calling at Horling, Snodland, New Hythe, Aylesford, Maidstone Barracks, Maidstone West.
My local trains are class 377s and 700s.
Paddock Wood.
What talks? Southern and Thameslink. There we go. Just wait to do the virtual guard. Virtual guard, are you doing your thing? Yes, you are. Cool. You gonna bail me? There we go. Right, so obviously we received the 2 on the bell, so we will go. You from London then, I'm guessing. A bit further south, but yeah. Yeah, we don't need that.
The next station is This is British Transport Police. If you know
There we go. We'll go with this banner.
speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
Yes, there we go. Next station stop is Halling Station, platform number 2, 1.3 miles till arrival. And we are going, and we are calling at, next, and after that, Snodland, New Hive, Aylesford, Maidstone Barracks, Maidstone West, East Farley, Wateringbury, Yalding, Beltring, and Paddock Wood. We've got a trip to... Nice! With so monitor. Yeah, then after this we're gonna have a look at some of the scenarios that you can do with this. So we might do a scenario and then we'll do some more timetable services.
We will shortly be arriving at Horling.
If you go in there, you are going to need. You've got a couple of options. You can Gatwick Express from London from London Victoria down to Gatwick Airport. Typically the more expensive route. You could also get a southern service down to Gatwick, Three Bridges, or Crawley stations, depending on where you got to go in the town.
Platform 1 for the 1412 Southeastern.
Fair enough, it's true to go. Nice. Here we are at where are we? Alling. And here's another 375/3. Sure, thank for you for the follow, much appreciated.
This includes e-cigarettes and vapes. Thank you.
I might actually just get a photo here, because see how the photo look. Because obviously this route has some lighting. Why are you lagging out all of a sudden? You gonna behave now? No, photo mode is not behaving. Fair enough. Actually, JetWash put his lighting tweaks on these, so I can lower the brightness just a little bit, just to get a more realistic looking shot. There we go. There we go, there's the photo ready to go. There we go, right. And thank you for whoever's just dropping likes at the moment. Thank you very much. Charlotte's dropping some likes. Thank you very much. Right. Oh, we can't even go now because I haven't locked the doors. Come on. There we go. Just wait for the doors to lock. There we go. And then wait for the ding ding before we go. Right, let's go. Next station stop is Snodland Station. But I have history to Crawley. Nice.
The next station is Snodland.
Yeah, next station stop on this service is Snodland Station. It's like a variety of a song on playlist. I might have to use my phone for this. Right, streaming tunes. Yes, also guys, if you don't mind on both platforms, if you don't mind sharing the stream, that would be absolutely amazing. So for if you are on the musical note place, you can hit the paper airplane icon and click repost. That will just allow more people like you in order to see the stream. And if you are on the red place, you are going to need to just hit share, copy link, or use your any social media of your choice. That would be brilliant if you can. Helps me out an absolute ton. There we go.
We will shortly be arriving at Snodland. This is British Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff. Text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted.
Oh, did I just overshoot? Okay, no one wants to get on there anyway. There we go. But yes, how has everyone had a good day? How is everyone's Thursday going? Hopefully it's all going well for you guys. Oh, another follower's just come in. Thank you very much, whoever that was. Lovely stuff. Yes, next station stop is New Hive Station. There we go. Right, let's get some brakes in. There we go.
We will shortly be arriving at New Hive.
Yes, next here we are at New Hive Station. And here we are at New Hive.
14, 18.
Anyone got any fun facts about New Hive Station? Question mark?
Welcome aboard the Southeastern service to Paddock Wood, calling at Aylesford, Maidstone Barracks, Maidstone West, East Farley, Wateringbury, Yalding, Beltring, and Paddock Wood.
Alright, we are going to be waiting here for a second. There we go. Right. We will get on our way again shortly in the 375. We're in 375 305.
In the interests of your safety and security, CCTV is in operation on this station.
Yes. But yes, hopefully everyone's all good and having a great... Oh, thank you, train. There we go, so... Oh, I actually need to plug my mobile phone in. I have a cable right here. There we go. Right, let's lock the doors. Next station stop is Aylesford. Oh yeah, of course, God needs to do his guarding procedures. We're going to run a little bit late in the plan, but hey, it's all good. He's not after 15 minutes, otherwise we'd have to pay the passengers delivery pay. Alright, next stop is Aylesford Station, 0.9 miles to go.
The next station is Aylesford.
Actually, let's chuck that on. If you're going to let me. There we go. Absolute banger. Yeah, now imagine that quite a few people are going to be, streaming this today, but yeah, still cool.
We will shortly be arriving at Aylesford.
Read the signal telling me there's a red signal up ahead. That's all good. We're already prepped for it. And here we are at Aylesford Station. Gentlemen, if you're still watching, how realistic does this station look to you? Because obviously if you're a Kentish bloke, or gal, I don't know, then... There we go, and doors open. Here we are at Aylesford.
Welcome aboard this southeastern service to Paddock Wood, calling at Maidstone Barracks, Maidstone West, East Farley,
And we'll lock the doors.
Beltring and Paddock Wood.
Wait for the guard to lock his doors, lock his local, and then we'll ding ding and get out of here. There we go. Wait for it. Wait for it. There we go. Next stop. There we go. We got the double ding. Next up is Maidstone Barracks Station. Maidstone Barracks is on Maidstone West. It's the shortest station distance between these two lines. Which we two stations on this particular line. And the barracks station was basically because there's a military barracks nearby, so they wanted to dedicate a station for it. So there you go. Is that a TSR sign I'm seeing? It is. What speed do you need me to obey? You need me to obey 40. Okay. There we go. And over here, nice 70-mile-an-hour sign. Quick 2 on the horn. There we go. Oh, the 40 TSR coming up, so we will get slowing down for the 40 TSR. Another whistle board right there. As we cross under the M20 motorway. Now, if you've ever played Euro Truck before on Pro Mods, you will recognise this particular bit of road that we're about to pass under. Right, back up to 70. There we go, there's a T. Yeah, this particular song that's going to be playing, I saw a meme online where basically it's like guy's teaching his class, and then the head teacher walks in, and then it says, "May I steal a kid's sir?" instead of the actual lyric, which I can never remember. There you go. But yeah, next station stop is Maidstone Barracks Station. Yeah. There we go. Oh, we get all the bells and whistles. There we go. There we go. And here we are at Maidstone Barracks.
We will shortly be arriving at Maidstone Barracks.
Yes, here we are at Maidstone Barracks. Crack the doors open. There's another train coming in. A Strood bound service. This is a 375/6. The ties to stroke 6 because it's 4 carriages and it also has the pantograph. And we will lock the doors. Yes, the other 375 variant that's in-game, which is the 375-9, is a 4-car DC-only variant. Ding ding. Right, let's go.
The next station is Maidstone West. This is British Transport Police.
Yes, hopefully everybody's doing well who's still here.
To a member of staff, or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 6.
30 miles an hour coming into Maidstone West.
We will shortly
Here?
be arriving at Maidstone West.
1430 Southeastern. Service
There we go. And here we are, Maidstone West. The biggest, technically the biggest station in this particular TSW route. That's intermediary.
platform 2 for the 1430 Southeastern. Service to Paddock Wood. In the interests of your safety and security, CCTV is in operation on this station.
Sorry. There we go. We've got 1 minute to go till we can depart here at Maidstone West, but I'll take you on a quick run around the station. Got the emergency egress device. But yeah, you can escape the station. And the police are actually doing some very nice work because they've got electric vans. Although they say, warning, have you paid? Even though the entrance is directly open. I wonder... Now, I know here at Maidstone West, the ticket barriers work. Not at Strood, the ticket barriers work, although I don't think Maidstone West has any. Is that accurate? Alright, anyways, we are good to go very shortly in the 375-3. So we will hop back in. We will whack our cab door closed. Close the doors and we will get out of here. Wait for the double ding on the buzzer from the guard. There we go. Right, next stop, here we go, is East Farley Station.
The next station is East Farley.
Yeah, let's go. Next stop is East Farley. And we'll get up to 70. That's our old skip. There we go. We've got 40 restriction coming up. So we'll get slowing down for the 40. I probably need to make my own stream music playlist. Because I'm currently using a streamer who I follow quite a lot called Runaway Lobster, who's absolutely brilliant. She's funny, and yeah, she's actually given me a couple of streaming tips. So, but yes. Anyways, here we go. Next station stop is East Farley. There we go. Right, and we'll get the doors open.
Welcome aboard this southeastern service to Paddock Wood, calling at Wateringbury, Yalding, Beltring, and Paddock Wood.
Right, we'll get the doors locked. There we go. Wait for the guard at door C in the back carriage just to close his local door. There we go. Right, next stop is Wateringbury.
The next station is Wateringbury.
But yes, hopefully everybody's doing all good and all that. And yeah, hopefully everyone's had a good day. And yeah, and let me know what you think of this particular route as well on Medway Valley, because I'm particularly enjoying it. Okay, come on, can catch up. There we go. we go. So our next station stop is Waterbury. Yeah, this is quite a scenic part of the route. So obviously we've got quite a few level crossings as well, so is it just passing one right now? Let's go into exterior view for a bit. As we pass the River Medway, which is on our left, just north JWS there. And we'll get slowing down into Waterbury. There we go, coming to a stop here at Waterbury. We'll get the doors open. That might have to become a screenshot, actually. Photo mode. Save them uploaded to Dovetail Live. Lovely stuff. Right, we'll get the doors locked and we'll get cracking on. Wait for the guard to close the door when they're ready. There we go, and next up is Yielding on this particular run. Yeah, so this route is kind of like your quiet, commuter kind of style route. So, mostly two-track railway. I think I've selected quite a quiet bit of the run.
The next station is Yielding.
Although then again, St. London, so obviously it's not going to be too quiet. It's not going to be like completely rammed like I don't know, Euston or St. Pancras, but there we go. Right, anyways, we're getting up to 50 miles an hour, 1.3 miles to Yielding Station. We will, and it's Beltring, and then we'll terminate at Paddock Wood. It's just tunes completely. Do something else. Where is it? There we go.
Arriving at Yielding. This is British Transport Police.
Where's Panto Kicks? There it is.
Out of the ordinary. Speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it.
Another 375 plus an Esther, another /3. Yeah. And yes, here we are at Yielding Station. Quite a small station compared to the rest of them. Seems to like serve. There's like an industrial estate over there. And stack of platforms? Yep. Gonna start the door closure procedures now. Before we proceed on to Beltrain, apparently there's a unique announcement about Beltrain I've heard. Yeah. Oh my word, I've just seen this. There we go. That's really cool. So it tells you how to do a full reboot procedure. Which obviously the screen's not going to be on right now because we are moving. But yes, next station stop is a Beltrain station.
The next station is Beltring. This is British Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016.
Yeah.
See it, say it, sorted.
But yes, next station stop is Beltrain Station. We'll be there in a month's time. Hope you guys are all enjoying the stream so far. If you are, please give it a like. Obviously, give it a share as well. So obviously all your mates can, you know, see what the Flying Surfer gets up to. Yes, we'll shortly be arriving into Beltrain Station. Apparently it's a unique announcement, so we'll listen closely for it.
We will shortly be arriving at Beltring. Would customers please take care when alighting the train? This station has a narrow platform.
Okay, that's actually kind of cool. Apparently it has a narrow platform. But there we go. Are those moving sheep? Oh, I would. Yes, sheep. That is cool, actually. Right. Right, we'll get the doors open. Here at Beltrain Station. And there's no joke, this is a bit of a narrow platform. We'll get the doors locked now. And we'll wait for the doors to boot lock. Wait for the guard to do his thing. We'll do their thing. Ding ding. There we go. 2 on the bell. So we'll give them 2 back. And we will get going. And next up is Paddock Wood, where we terminate.
The next station is Paddock Wood.
There we go, so we will just acknowledge the AWS there as we get to Paddock Wood, and then what we're then going to do after this, we're going to take a look at one of the scenarios on this particular route. And then we can jump into other services. And we are speeding. There we go. DHL? Ooh! Yes, DHL is now featured in TrainSim World as a brand partner. So, if you like delivery companies, this is a good route, because you get to see one. There we go. We are... Anyways, as the announcement has just given said, we are coming into Paddock Wood. We're coming into Paddock Wood platform B? We got B on the indication on the what's it called, on the box, so we will come on in nice and gently as we come into Paddock Wood. And we're coming into the bay platform here at Paddock. This train terminates here. All passengers, please deboard. We're going to head back towards Strood, and I don't think you would want to do that. There we go. So here we come into Paddock Wood. There we go. So here we are at Paddock Wood Station. We're going to get the doors open, and we will turn on the tails, disable the heads, and yeah.
All change. Please ensure you take all your personal belongings with you when leaving the train.
Yes, so here we are at Paddock Wood Station. And we will lock the doors. And once the doors are locked, we will then have the service finished for this time. There we go. Right, service number 1 completed on Medway Valley. Still a platinum medal. That's what we love to see. So what we're going to do now is we're going to confirm the deregister on the GSMR. Obviously, just double bell the guard just to say hi. We are deregistered, so what we need to do now is take out the Versa, take out the key, and we can leave the train, and we'll have a quick look around Paddock Wood Station while we are here. Car park, nice. Obviously got your emergency help points. Obviously you can do the introduction there too. But I just collect a collectible or something, maybe. But we'll have a quick look around this station. Parking lift? Question mark? Yes, of course. Of course there is. Trains them. Fireflies, of course, they're gonna put all the cool stuff in. Anyways, have we got a station building here? There we go, and here we are. So this is Paddock Wood Station. Obviously we just walked outside, and out the police followed us, maybe, I don't know, but there we go. There we go. In comes a class 375 service heading towards our Ramsgate. And what we're going to do is we're going to return to the main menu because we're going to have a go at one of the scenarios, which is going to be the bad day scenario. And the reason why I call bad day is because of sheep. So yes, we will have a look. Jono's here. Hey Jono, I saw ya. Hey, bud, how are you? Yeah, I'm good, mate. I am just playing train sim again. New routes come out, so just, playing with it and give it a go. How are you, good sir? Hi, chug choo choo. Of course, I had to be my only response to that. Anyway, we're just about to have a go at one of the scenarios. So we're taking this ECS move to Paddock Wood. Keep an eye out for trouble. Trouble? Oh, that sounds intriguing. Let's get started. But yes, Jono, hope you are well, mate. Hope you're having a really good day. Do whatever you're doing, Jono things.
Are you in again? You're here more than I am.
There we go. Not too bad. Had an argument with my friend of one. You, sir, deserve a round of applause.
Down as a replacement. But keep an eye out. I'll bet the Medway will be looking not far off its best today.
There we go. Right. There we go. US. Right, we need to turn headlights on to day running, and then we need to turn the tail lights to off. And then we need to wait for the service to get scheduled to start up. I need to quickly hop out the chair to pop out here. I think the threat right out the window it was printing onto pre-cut labels. Never again. Yeah. Yeah. Printers are... Basically, if you ever worked in IT, they can be very interesting. Right, what's our registration code? 5 Zulu. Where's Zulu on here? There we go. Oh, really? 6 7. Really? Why? Nice one, Firefly. There we go. 5067 4, and then obviously 487 first signal code. It's going to do its things. Ding ding. Wait for this clear signal and then disable the DRA. We won't be going anywhere shortly because of a train just departing, which is class 395 Javelin service. Yes. Did you manage to take the dog out for a walk today, Jono? We are going to skip that one. You managed to sort PayPal, or are they still holding the funds? So yes, unfortunately, wife did I stayed in the warm. Nice. Right, turn the forward. Right, so we can go via. We've now got to just run the CCS movement as well standard. So we'll get going out of Shrewd Station. Yeah, just a quick scenario to do for the moment. There we go. So yes, we've got the new Class 375. Also, John, something I will quickly show you is actually no time limits on this scenario. So what I'll quickly do is I want to show you something which you'll find amusing. So obviously we've just come to a stop on the junction. No, the game crashed. Custom hates me today. Yeah. 1 second. To the brute, yeah. Well, hey, at least my PC didn't do a full blue screen, so, you know, that is useful. Alright, come on, TSW, wait back up. And this is going to take about 5 minutes to load. OBS, are you going to see it? I have to have a little log and report that. There we go. That's always a bonus. I have blue screens. Luckily, we're climbing. My PC is really good as well. It's just that this new route is quite intensive, so you kind of need a bit of a powerful computer to run it. Right, hang on. Let's have a look here. Game capture. You are supposed to be capturing TSW6. Yeah, I know it's open. Right. OBS. Really, Obs? You're gonna do that to me? Alright, hang on. There we go. What can I show you safely? That quickly, and then nick TSW back. Oh, has OBS done? I think OBS had a moment. Oh, there you go. Now it comes back. Might have to dive on promos. I've not been on for a week. Fair enough. You know, to be fair, if you want such a jump to promos with, give me a bell. I'm around. Yes. I mean, it would have been cool to have gone to DreamHack, but it is not happening because, well, PayPal being pains. Yes, but hopefully everybody else is doing all good. So yeah, and if you guys all don't mind doing me a solid and sharing the live, that would be solid. It's real cool if you want to, of course, you know. But yes, right. There we go. Right, so we'll just wait for this to quickly load up. It's going to be too busy. I don't really like people. Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping I was going to be able to, but, you know, combination of short, basically just PayPal being an absolute pain just prevented it. And Jono, thanking you for the shares. You are an absolute legend, as always, you know that. And there we go. There we go. Right, this basically reflects how much stuff I have for Train Sim because I might have a Train Sim addiction with the amount of stuff that I have. You'll see it in a second once it loads. We're almost there. Come on, game. At least it's a good one. Yes, true. So, Jono, you're probably wondering, why do I call it a Tracy Bold addiction? Well, these are all my roots. I own all of these. And then, if I go to Train Depot, go to that one. Yeah. And those are all the trains that I own. Yeah, just a couple. I know I do. Yes. Anyways, let's try and jump back into it. What we'll do is we'll do a quick 700 run, I think. You know, we'll take this stroke 6 because Jono, I don't think I've shown you this yet because Train Sim World got a feature for the first time ever, and you're probably wondering, what's he on about? Well, so there's this big running joke that Train Sim World, basically, you know, obviously the toilets are blocked off in the trains. And let's make the running joke that the executive producer is always in there because funnies. So what Firefly decided to do is let me show you this. I'll do it before I set the train up because this is kind of important. If I walk through here, you can go inside the loo. What does this exist? That's Brent, I know, right? Realism at its finest. Right, anyways, we've got a train to drive, so let's sit in the cab and we will key on and neutral keys, that and that. Cool. Registration code, what's our head code? 2 whiskey 89. Never used it. It was a good one. I opened the door. At least you don't have to anymore, because Virgin trains don't exist anymore. Well, they're actually coming back soon, actually. What's our signal number? 190. There we go. Wait for the registration to happen. And then we will get the... Didn't even know they're gone, not been on the triggers. Fair enough, yeah, so basically, Avanti West Coast took over Virgin's operations back in 2019, I want to say? No, 2019 they were still in service. It was somewhere in the last 6-7 years. But yeah, there we go. Right, there we go. There we go. Lock the doors. And our next stop will be Tunbridge, which is technically the last station on this route, so we're just going to cover as many of the stations as we can. Wait for the guard to close his door. Thanking you. And we will wait for ding. You gonna do anything? There we go. There we go. Let's go. Next up is Tunbridge.
The next station is Tunbridge. This is British Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted.
But yeah, so basically, the train... Basically, with these trains, they added in a couple of new features. So obviously, the fact I typed into GSM manually, that's a thing. So yes, first train of its kind to do that, which is really cool. Right, next up is Tunbridge Station. We will be there in about 5 miles. And there's a Southeastern 375 there. Just gonna skip this one. Also, if you haven't clocked, I've got Steph's streaming playlist on because it's fire. Just saying. There we go. Someone put Bob the Builder on there. Oh no, it's not that playlist, it's a streaming music playlist. Although that is funny. Actually, do you have the collaboration link for that playlist, Jono? If so, could you send it? I've got a few ones I want to add. I'll see if I can find it. Cheers, buddy! Oh, there's a Class 66! All in what looks to be some petrol! Back up to 100 miles an hour. He's actually found it. Nice one, Jono. You'd be able to add to that. Nice one. I might actually put it on the crew playlist and see what we get. So, let's put that on shuffle. There we go. Added High School Musical and Bob the Builder to annoy. Look clever, John. Oh, clever. Yeah, but there we go. Yeah, keep ready your. Yeah, I've got it. If you're on the play at some point, John, feel free to ask to get it reinstalled because I don't have it installed at Maker's storage. Cow's Gaming account, how you doing? Hope all is well. Loving this route. Yeah, me too. It's awesome. It's epic. I love it. It's cool. There we go. Just seeing who's. Because I know quite a few people are streaming this route tonight. It's fun. Yeah, we'll just continue slowing. There we go. I guess we should try it one day. The multiplayer is ridiculous, but it's fine. Agreed. We need to. If we can. You, me, maybe Steph, and a couple of other people who would be interested. Maybe Turtle. Maybe. That could be a really good game night. There we go. We've got Clemens to head into Tunbridge. I'm doing well, thanks. Finished college for Easter half time tomorrow, 12:30. Epic! With more people, it's a lot easier because you go out more than one door. Yeah.
We will shortly be arriving at Tunbridge.
Also, bathroom activated. Yeah, I've done it. But yes, I'll say, John, if you want to do it on a stream at some point, you know, get a few of us together. Might go live, may not. We'll see. And we can, you know, get some people together and obviously go and run around with and go and get some stuff sorted out. They've also released a new DLC for it as well. I've got the first two, but I don't have the third because, yeah, because it literally came out. And personally, I don't play the game off anymore, really much to warrant it. But I'll happily re-download it and obviously give it a play with you. Wife's off next 2 weeks after Friday, so I'll have some time during the days if you fancy it. Yeah, of course, man. Thanks, Isabel. Maybe we can get stuff on it as well. That would be an epic. Oh. Yes, we'll have to get the Queen truck crashing on. That would be good. There we go. There we go. So yeah, this train will be making at Cannon Street, but we are already done here. So I'm going to leave the set up because, well, yeah. I basically just put up a new channel for games waiting for the powers that be. Yeah, that's true. There we go. Just acknowledge the AWS alarm. we go. Not the AWS, the DSD, and we will close the doors and we shut this cab down, ready for the next driver. Yes, we do want to retain as another driver's taking it over. Good. There we go. Oh, we've got another person who's just come in. Hello, how's it going? There we go. Yes, we finished this route. We finished this run. And we will open up the cab door. And this train will go on its merry way. There we go. Right, so what we're going to do is, if we head back to the main menu, let's try that scenario again, and hopefully it doesn't crash again. Computer, please, do not crash on me. Please. Thank you. In advance. I know I've used you all day, but... yeah. Yes, it seems like there have been some performance concerns from people about this week, but for me, apart from that one crash, it's been running A-okay. There we go. Right, so to the trends. Let's try that scenario again. This gang keep telling me I've something in my car. It's like they are encouraging me. Oh, what's in the cart, Jono? What's in the cart? I do. If you want to tell me, of course. Obviously, you don't have to. But yes. Right, let's try this scenario again. It might just be consistent. If so, I'll stick a note in the feedback thread. There we go. A bad time. So, hello, Sam. How you doing? Sam's on the other place, by the way, Jono, if you're wondering what am I on about.
You're here more than I am.
I know.
Happy to know we've had a unit failure at Tunbridge, so we need you to take this 375 down as a replacement.
I keep looking on monitors that I don't need, and I do have room for. What monitors are you looking at, just out of interest? Because I've got, as my main monitor, I've got a Samsung Odyssey 4K one, which is very good. So, yeah, right, there we go. Insert the master key, remove the versus neutral. We need to do that. That's gonna, oh, there we go. You're good. Set you today running. You're set to off already. Service is scheduled to start at 13:54. Epic. Okay, just woke up, still waiting for waiter, still been waiting for 7 hours, oh my word. Hopefully it's not too much longer for you, Sam, and then you can obviously play this. Right. 5 Zulu 6 7. I've set it now. 4 8 7. Don't need a bit secure. There we go. Just got to wait for that to clear ahead, and then as soon as that clears, TRA off, and away we can go. Off goes the 395. Where are you off to? Anywhere nice? It's not going to show me. You are a St Pancras International to Ramsgate. That's nice. I look at the Apple Studio monitors for no reason at all. They're cool, but £1,000 for a monitor stand. I am sorry, that's way too much. 1,000,000 for a monitor stand. What? Right. Reverse it to forward. Go via location is indicated. Okie dokie. Let's see if he crashed this time. Let's go. I'm using a Samsung G9 for Eurotruck. That wasn't cheap. I'm a bit jealous of that. I want a G9. I've got the G7, which is obviously like the flat panel standard monitor. But the G9s, I've always wanted to get an all-ride, but they are just so expensive. There we go. Speed up to they're no good for console. That doesn't matter in the problem. Yeah, I mean I'm on the PC, so I'm covered. And I basically exclusively use PC these days. Used to play on an Xbox One S quite regularly, but I just use the PC because I can just have it the exact way I want it. And I don't have to pay for those monthly subscription costs just to play online, which is my bugbear with consoles. But yes, next, so we are doing an ECS move. This is one of the scenarios. I haven't actually done this particular one yet, and I haven't watched any videos on it, so it could be an interesting time because I don't know what actually happens. But yeah, basically we've got to rescue a unit. Another train though. Yeah. For my actually use a 32-inch Ultra Gear dual, so can either have 4K TTS or Full HD 480 Hz. Oh, that must look good. And also save some for the rest of us. There we go. To be honest though, I want a monster or I wouldn't have it. Okay, yep, true. That must have been a very lucky win for you then, which is pretty cool. I mean, my second screen that I've got is just a 1080p 60Hz office monitor that came from Facebook Marketplace. Why? Because it was cheap and I didn't need another 4K panel. And PC probably wouldn't have coped with it. Anyway. There we go. Another whistle board there. Game doesn't like me today for some reason, not sure why. Not because it's my PC yet, because I don't use it properly. I only play ETST. What spec is your PC, Mr. Jono? if you have to know at the top of your head. I'll DM you. I'll DM you. It's easier. Fair enough. Bring it over. There we go. Yeah, so you're gonna do the land. Alright, cool. That's just a normal train that needs rescue. Okie doke. Let's go and rescue this train, is what he said. So, oh, I've had the end from Mr. Walsh. What you got? Dude! That's a literal beast! That is a beast! I heard about you. You have a 5090 and you only play Euro Truck Simulator 2. Jono, we need more games, I'm telling you. I did have a good PC before that, but I sold it when I got older. I'm gonna check the RAM out. Yeah, yeah, because obviously RAM is going so expensive these days. I don't know why though. This particular song, which is Porcelain by, yes, the Moby version. This is just good for like a night drive, you know, it's good. 60 coming up. Okay. Get slowed down to 40 miles an hour for speed restriction. There we go. One day I want to call PC just because it looks pretty. I've got a cool cooler in mine, and it actually really helped me out. So what I can do is, depending on how much you want to spend on water cooling, I can send you a few options. Mine was kind of on the low budget end because I've only got a 5 from how many years ago? From 5 years ago. Yeah. Oh, whoa.
Emergency!
Emergency?
Railway emergency group call. I repeat, this is a railway emergency group call from the signaller at Aylesford Signalling Centre to all trains in the Aylesford area. All trains stop immediately. I repeat, all trains stop immediately. Over.
Press the plunger to enable the delay. Cool. Read the reverse to neutral.
Signaller at Aylesford Signalling Centre to all trains in the Aylesford area. There has been a report from the emergency services of a road traffic accident at the Aylesford level crossing. There are reports of numerous animals and
Thank you for the likes, Jono!
to remain stand and await further instructions. Over.
Yeah, and press the A button to acknowledge. There we go. And I don't think we're going to go
You don't
anywhere
see
for
that very often. Have you
Yeah.
experienced many emergency stops before? I've only ever seen the one myself. Anyway, great job responding to it and keeping everyone safe. Looks like you'll be here for a while. Getting those sheep rounded up and accounted for will be no small job. No doubt you'll have some paperwork to do, so I'll leave you to it.
We had an emergency alert. That was actually yes. Sheep caused an emergency train stoppage alert. But yeah. But there you go. Okay, that's one of the scenarios done. We're gonna do good jobs. Ames isn't here. She does know I'm not did message her and because we kind of do that to each other. So she's like message me if you get the gist. But yeah, because I'm also one of the moderators and she's one of mine. So yeah, there we go. I mean, to be fair, Jono, your PC does have a liquid cooler in it. It's similar to what I have because I've got an AIO one. She's probably bunning her home. Add on. I'm going to send that to Ames. Send to... Where's Amy? There she is. Send. That will make her chuckle. Jono, you do know I've just sent that to Amy, right? To Ames. Just like the look of the water flowing about. Yeah. Choose route. Medway. Yeah, that's fair. That's cool. Yeah, mine's got an all-in-one cooler because, well, because custom cooling, considering this is not my daily, I didn't want to take the full risk. But I might do one, maybe. We'll see. Anyways, I think, what should we do? 700 run? How long the 700 runs? 25 minutes, Gillingham to Luton. Okay, that's like going towards, there we go. Or do I do a Rainham one? It's just a few minutes long. Yeah, we'll Rainham one. And then after this one, we'll call it. And we will skip this on. There we go. Again! Oh, game! Send a restart. Apologies, guys. The game decided to have a moment. Run a question on video. Does your graphics card file like it's about to... No, my graphics card usually behaves itself. Although I do want to add a lower resolution than the monitor. I only run it at 1080 because it's Unreal Engine 5. And yeah. I mean, I have to be able to retest it, although it does make my PC run a bit hot. Because obviously of how graphically intensive that game is. See, mine does. I do limit the frames to front as it's like a jet engine. Yeah, it's like a PlayStation 4, but in PC form. makes it a heck of a lot more powerful. I mean, if you hear loud fans, I have a server right next to me, and I'm not going to boot it up because obviously you hear it. Because, yeah, it's loud. I mean, the video broadcast should theoretically cut it out, but yeah. There we go. But I'm playing on a 49-inch. I may have got my 32 and playing on that. Yeah, you can do. Because with the amount of pixels that you've got to try and power with that 49-inch Ultra Wide, it's quite a lot of them. There we go. The don't have to sit 10 feet away then, as well as it has a big game to look that way. Yeah. Yeah, must be an elegant monitor for that then. Right, let's try it. It's class 7. Let's try Rainham to Luton, I think. How's the job hunt? Still going. I applied for a couple more jobs today, so we'll see what comes really. Mainly AV technician ones, so that's fun. So yes, I've put a couple. Have you tried LinkedIn? Yeah, I'm using LinkedIn, Indeed, everything and everything. Everything and anything to try and sort this problem. There we go. There we go. Right, 700 Thames link. There we go. Rainham to Luton. Right, let's see what's new here. So, because I've had a couple of changes. But I need to do mode change over. Right, where are my exteriors? I set it to dip. Actually, I did get to that night lighting in this. I need to start looking again, but I have my driving test enabled, so that once that's part of the. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, if you're in the same industry as me, you could become a field engineer, you could, I'm changing the service, by the way, in case you want to know what I'm doing. You could become like a field engineer, or like do delivery jobs, so like what postie and stuff like that. But yeah. Right, so what we're going to do, because this route has been, I've been told, is like really good night lighting. We are going to try out the night lighting and see how it works. So I need to find like a very late one. I need to remember my health isn't the best I've worked from over the last 4 years. Yeah, that's fair enough. Random in Gravesend. So we'll take one of the night services because I've been told that the night light this is very, very good. I'm looking into programs, so might find then yes, you see that's the side of things. Nice. Just don't eat anything you shouldn't. Because if you do that, it ain't coming back. Yeah, there we go. Right, we are going to get back on run. That's the fun part. Ah, yeah, I know. Alright, we're going to cost 700, so we're going to keep on. We are going to put the reverse forward. I wasn't a data analyst, but no actually certificates. No actual certificates that with me. Yeah. It's annoying. Oh no. Alright, let's turn some lights on. Apparently dip beam is like really good for this, so we'll use dip beam. The announcements work! Yay! I have an announcement mod that uses the actual announcements for the 700. But it's life now. I'm a home parent, aka the fur baby. Yeah. There we go. Right. Right, so I need to go. Last time was a late one. I blame them lobsters. We'll catch you tomorrow. Cheers, Jono. Good to catch up, and yeah, catch you soon. Have a great one. See ya. Right, let's lock some doors, and we'll get on the run. And our next stop is Gillingham. In this class 700, because apparently the night lighting on this is supposed to be very good, so we'll see what it's like. Right. We will wake up the main gate, actually. Oh, okay, that actually looks really. I get up to 90 miles an hour, so we will get some power and we'll get going. They've had a suspension to the 700, which is really cool. We've got a 60 coming up, luckily enough about, as we're basically already going 60 miles an hour.
We will shortly be arriving at Gillingham.
There we go. Next one is Gillingham. Oh, hello. Southeast Networker, 46598, just chilling there. It's a special livery. That is one by the networkers today. So yeah, that's cool. Anyways, next station stop is Gillingham, number 2. And there's a class 3 and 9 out of 5 just chilling over there. I have to say, the night lighting on this looks really good. So. There we go. So we will get the doors open. Here we are at Gillingham Station. Right, I've got another screenshot because look at this, route looks. Actually, what I might do is if I shut this down to dipped for a second. The exterior is down to dipped. Photos. Go. Try and make it look a bit more realistic. There we go. Lower the exposure just. See, saturation's a bit low. Turn that back up. There we go. Love that screeny shot. Right. Let's wait for the time to go and we will get on the run again. Which our next station after this one will be Chatham, the home of Tell Games. Next one.
Please stay behind the yellow line at all times.
Right, lock the doors.
If you are not in a position of... Thank you.
And our next station stop will be Chatham, the home of Tell Games, who make this game. So yeah, let's go. We go. So there we go.
Short.
Yes, we'll shortly be approaching Chatham. One of the 375s, because then that's a stroke 6 by the fact that was a 4 car.
We will shortly be arriving at Chatham.
Let's go through Chatham Tunnel. And we will come into Chatham Station. Get the doors open. This is Chatham Station.
This station is Chatham. This train
Are those Network Rail vans? One second.
Strood, Higham, Gravesend, Northfleet, Swanscombe, Greenhithe, Stone Crossing, and
Track Worker Rail. So they both have the same number. Interesting. There we go. Right, so we will fall. Right, let's lock some doors. And our next station stop will be Rochester. We know let's bring we were going forwards, wasn't it? There we go. Right, tractive effort, full power. Let's go.
We will shortly be arriving at Rochester. Change here for other national rail services. Alight here for services via Bromley South to London Victoria. Exit here for Rochester Castle.
Announcement from there to say alight here for London-based services. Yeah, so we will pull into Rochester Station, 700.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
This station is Rochester. This train terminates at Dartford. We will be calling at Strood, Higham, Gravesend, Northfleet, Swanscombe, Greenhithe, Stone Crossing, and Dartford.
let's doors and we will get out of Rochester. Next station is Strood.
We will shortly be arriving at Strood. Change here for other national rail services. Alight here for services via Maidstone West and Paddock Road.
There we go. Next station stop, Strood on this service. Yes, it's a good song, that one, and I'm not going to say, you know, but hello. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. My brain's telling me your profile picture familiar. No, it's not that. I tried to keep it PG friendly. There we go, and we are coming into Strood. Sam's back. How you doing? How was your food? Your ages? We are driving the Class 700. We are head code in 9 Alpha 94, and we're just coming to Strood. Yes, mate, I'm back. Food was decent and nice. But yes, here we are at Strood. Yes, glad to hear the food was good. Good to hear. What did you have? What train sim? And this is train sim world number 6, and the brand new Medway Valley route, which is out today. You can get it on Steam, Epic, console, all that fun stuff. I don't know, I'm not being paid to say that. Yeah. I thank you for ordering some. That is lovely of you. And thank you for the likes as well. So the Medway earlier. Yeah, it's a good route. Okay, you like your coast stuff. If you like your coast stuff, have at East Coastway. It recently got remastered, and there's a nice drive. And yes, West Somerset, and also got the West Somerset Heritage Railway as well, which is really cool. And we're about to go through Strood Tunnel. Wait for clearance to get up to 70 miles an hour. Yeah, gates. Right. Let's get to 70. Speed up. Let's go. There we go. I did have a San Francisco route, but I don't know where it went. Yes. So basically, about that, it should still be showing in your library. However, they've removed it from the stores due to licensing restrictions. If you own it, you're still able to play it. Does TSW have an A44468? No, we don't have an A4 Pacific, unfortunately. So, wish it did though. It would be cool. As a steam engine, we've got the LMS Stania, the LMS Fowler, the LMS Jubilee, Scotty, and yeah, sad. Ooh. Well perked your brain. What was the route you got and made it out of 10? The first ever route I bought for Trains and Well. Right. I've been playing since 2020, the Trains and World series. So technically, if we're talking the Richie Serious video, yeah, I did, yeah. So basically, if we're talking routes I've played, Great West Express was the first one I played, the original, before it got remastered this year. That was good. I mean, and obviously, but with the remaster, oh my word, it looks amazing now. If we're talking first routes I bought for, like, as a DLC, that would be Brighton Mainline, and Brighton Mainline, favourite ever, because busy timetable, Electro Stars, you name it, I like it. The only thing I wish it had was the Class 700s laid into the title for tunneling services, but we don't. But it's not like the end of the world. Anyways, let's. Oh my word, are we going to overshoot this station? Or is the 700 actually going to break really well? Yes, there we go. We are coming into Hyam, platform number 1. Let's put something actually decent on. Where is it?
Please mind the gap between the train
Yeah.
This station
My first DLC was East Coast Main Line. It's sort of a 10 just frames kind of drop when NPCs go. But yeah, it's annoying, but yeah. They are looking at potentially fixing some of those issues with customizations. Yes. Then comes another Class 700 heading towards Raynham. But yes. Right. We'll get all locked now. Shut up quite early, so there we go. Right, let's go. Thank you for all the likes, guys. Much appreciated.
station is
Right. Next station is Gravesend.
Gillingham. We will be calling at Strood Rochester, Chatham, and
Go. And the final stop for us on this service will be Gravesend. And then what we'll do is we'll just go quick empty stock movement into a depot, and I think we'll call it there for the evening. This Thameslink. Yes, it is Gillingham. It is Thameslink. We are on the Class 700. It loads onto this route, guys. What do you think of a Burnham to Worcester? Ooh, that could be good. I know someone who would really like that route. So, yeah, that could be actually a really solid idea. Another route that's really caught my eye is through to Holyhead. That's another route that's been working really well, because you can lay on the Concho fights, you can put the Avanti 221 Super Voyagers in, and yeah, really well. Obviously, depending on what area, obviously, it'll probably have to be the 805s, because Avanti recently introduced. Burnham to Worcester is my local from the West Midlands liveries in the 170 ETC. Nice. Anyways, it's there because we're passing Who Junction Yard. Any Class 66s stabled in for the night? Don't see any. What's aboard? There we go. We had another follow, so thank you to whoever that was. Max line speed. On this particular route, the fastest you can go on is 100, and it's on this really great bit down here. Basically, that's where you can go 100 miles an hour. Thank you for the likes, guys. Much appreciated. It's not the best one ever, I will say that. I would have to show you. This map's only 4 miles of track. If you want, but then if you look at something like West Coast Mainline Preston Carlisle, yeah, it's pretty windy in this month. Yeah, that's the South Facing High Speed X Eurostar Mainline through to St. Louis. Yes, we will be going there absolutely shortly, actually. It's pretty windy in this map. Yeah, it is just. But yeah, thank you for the likes. I can see all the likes coming in. That is well appreciated. East Coast Main is 7.5 about. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, on the East Coast Main, I can get up to 125 mile an hour on there. But yeah. But yes, other games I play as well, just to give context, is I play stuff like Road Truck Simulator 2, this, obviously, Train Sim Classic, Flight Sim. So if you like your simulators, I like it here. I also have a car racing simulators too. Ooh, I would love a good bit of truck sim. Yeah, love it. What's your preferred truck though? That is my question. Are you a Scania guy? You a Volvo? Ever tried them? Yes. Just personally, I've never really got on mowing sim because I don't know why. It just doesn't flow. Flight Sim, Eurofighter Typhoon, Nord 1. Scania, definitely Scania. Yes. V8, boy! Love a good Scania V8. Yeah, so my personal Euro truck is a 770S V8. She's painted orange. Got 12 plus 2 speed gearbox with her, and it is quite a lot. I drive it full manual as well, so I've got the options deck. Flight Sim, Eurofighter Typhoon, Nord, Hawk T. Yeah, big idea, small route, streamline. I mean, I will tell you this: someone is building the Severn Valley Railway. For this as a mod, I have a very early copy of it installed. I need to update my copy, but yes, it's a mod. That if you like when you're on PC, if you go on trainsimcommunity.com, you can look at some particularly different routes. It's not an official one, it's just one you can get. Once I come into stop here at Gravesend, I can pop a link to there into the chat for you, so you can have a look if you want. But yes, here we are, Gravesend Station. Where the stream, if they're building this and buying it, it's actually just a mod. It's not an official route. It's technically free. So not an official one like Dovetail up, but yeah. But yes, what I'll do is it's a very early development, but I can definitely do the way of the link. Should be real though, you know. I mean, it'll be a really cool addition. Don't get me wrong. I agree with you. 7's like one of those iconic ones. Right. Anyways, here we are. Grand. We'll all open the doors, and I am going to grab that link for you because yes, I am feeling nice. So let's have that.
Train terminates at Dartford. We will be calling at Northfleet.
There we go. Oh, there we go. Let's have a look. See here. Train some wall. Where we go to add another steam line and diesel train. Yeah, good call actually. I need to lock the doors in the chat. Oh, I've just locked the doors too early. Silly me. Right, let's pop neutral. Get the cab door open, ready to bolt. Right, we can lock the doors. Do that. And then obviously next driver can take over the 700. So yeah, there we go guys. So that everyone is the Medway Valley line. If you enjoyed it, obviously you know, feel free to give us a follow and a like. That's fun stuff. And yeah, if you're going to pick this up, let me know below, and yeah, it'll be really cool. See you around. Yeah, thank you very much. Have a good one. And just before you run off, I will put the Severn Valley link in for you. Severn Valley. Let me grab it. As I say, it's a very basic thing, but there you go. So if you want to have that, there you go. We will watch the 700 depart. We will get out of here. I left the AW, so that's going to go off in my ears for the next couple of minutes. See you, 700. Yeah, you too. Thank you very much for coming in. Hopefully catch you soon. So yes, I've been the Flying Southerner. Thank you very much for watching this. For watching this stream on the Medway Valley. You can pick it up on Steam, Epic, and your Gen 9 consoles, your Xbox Series X and S, and your PlayStation 5s, including the Pros. So yes, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, and Bye. Have a great one. Bye bye.